Hi Capricorn, this is Eileen with your June 2019 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of June with the Two of Swords card. The Two of Swords is talking about some Capricorns in June having trouble making a decision. I feel like this has a lot to do with personal relationships for those of you who have this Two of Swords energy. By the way, this is a general reading, so all of these cards will not resonate with everybody. Some cards may resonate with some people, while other cards resonate with others. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on that person's circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level also. But I'm feeling the Two of Swords. For those of you affected by it, it's probably got more to do with some kind of personal relationship, more so than a business situation. For some of you, it could be a business dealing where you're maybe in a job, you're trying to decide between two jobs, but I'm getting big time relationship issues here. And I'm feeling for someone, and maybe a few of you, there's someone you've already been involved with. And it may be a serious involvement, to tell the truth. I'm feeling for somebody, you might even be married, maybe one person anyway, I'm not sure. And you're interested in someone else, as somebody else you're seeing or that you're spending time talking to and getting acquainted with. And for others of you who are not married, I do feel there might be somebody you've been like going with for a while. Like the two of you either have been seeing each other steadily for a good while, maybe living together, something kind of serious, like one-on-one. And there's another person in the picture here. So, because I'm getting different scenarios for different people. Oh, I'm feeling like for someone here, maybe more than one, the person you've been with steady for a while has somebody else around them that's flirting with them. I feel like, now this might be specific for one person. I feel like that person might be a little younger than them, and they're being kind of flirtatious. I feel like this might be specific for one person, somebody you've been involved with, and I feel like it's a male, a guy you've been involved with. He's got a younger female around him flirting. I don't know that he's actually done anything with this person, but he's kind of friendly with this younger woman. That's what it could be. Somebody at work, could be somebody from somewhere else that he knows. He looks like he's being conscious that he's planning to stay with you, but I feel like he's got a younger female flirting and trying to kind of lure him and get him involved, you know? I don't know. He may have already done something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I feel like there's something, some kind of little something going on, or the potential of some kind of hanky panky or something. Now, for some others of you, I feel like you're going to have two people in your life. One of them that you've been steady with, and there's another person you're interested in. So, the advice of this card, if you have this Two of Swords energy, is to remove the blindfold, step back, look at your circumstances objectively, and make a choice for your life. What is best for your life, your circumstances? And I feel like you will be able to have clarity if you do that. But I do, like I said, I was getting different scenarios for different people, and some people won't even have this Two of Swords energy. So those of you that do, you'll know who you are. Next card we have is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant does refer a lot of times to religious organizations or academic institutions, government institutions, things like that. But also there's a lot here to do with spirituality, and that a lot of you, you might still be practicing your whatever religion you grew up in, or you may have even chosen some other type of religion along the way for yourself that you're participating in. But I feel like some of you, you're still very conscious of your religion that you grew up in, and you might still attend services or whatever here and there, but that you've also quite a bit developed a lot of your own spirituality. But I'm getting, for some people, something about religion being kind of prominent with you at this time. Well, and this is the month of June. Some of you may be getting married, and so getting married in front of a religious person, whether it's a church situation or, just depending on what religion you grew up in. I am getting it being emphasized for some of you in June. Okay, next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana destiny card, as is the Hierophant. And the Wheel of Fortune is talking about things changing for the better in June. That a number of you Capricorns have felt that something, I'm feeling for some of you, feeling something hasn't been fair for you. And it kind of held you back. That's what I'm getting for some people. That might be specific for just a few. That in some way you've been held back somehow, and through no fault of your own. It just feels like somehow the way the circumstances worked out, maybe in your job, or possibly you have wanted to move, to relocate to where maybe you would make more money if you were in a different location, a different city or country or state or whatever. And so you felt kind of held back, like a little bit repressed, like you haven't been able to do everything you want to do. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying that in the month of June, your opportunities are going to start changing for the better. There's going to be changes for you. But you really have to embrace that frame of mind also, that philosophy and that belief, because if you're having a really negative viewpoint and feeling like things have been difficult and nothing's changing, then it's not really going to benefit you the way it should. And I am feeling some people feel like they've gotten stuck in some kind of circumstances, and it's been hard to move things forward for yourselves. But the Wheel of Fortune energy is really good for you to help move things, get the wheel turning in your favor. Or some people may have just been feeling in recent months that things were going slower than you wanted them to. Like maybe you're making a little bit of progress, but not near as much as you want to. I always advise people to learn about the laws of attraction and practice the law of attraction techniques where you're feeling more progressive and prosperous and successful, and make conscious choices to make progress in your goals, to have it your intention to accomplish your goals and your dreams. The more you do that and get into that frame of mind every day, it'll really help for you to go with the flow. And when these good energy cards are here, when you have that good energy around you, you'll be able to get in the flow and start moving forward and feeling it and feeling a lot better. So don't let yourself be held back. I guess that's what I'm getting here. Some of you just being hesitant, feeling like you don't know when things will get better or how you're going to make it better. That might just be a handful of people I'm tuning into, but I am getting that from some people. So you want to really change your thinking, change your mind, change your energy so that you're on board with that good Wheel of Fortune flow. Okay, next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And the Pentacles, now this is for the earth signs of Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. The Pentacles cards are your cards. And the Four of Pentacles is talking about some Capricorns feeling in the month of June like you're being very cautious with your money. Like you've worked hard for your money, you don't want to squander it. And so you might have yourself on kind of a tight budget and being extra cautious about what you spend your money on. And the advice of the Four of Pentacles is don't hold on so tight. To relax, enjoy yourself a little bit, treat yourself here and there if there's something that you've wanted, within reason. It's always good to be sensible and save money and have a balanced kind of budget, but you need to allow for some kind of recreation and pleasure and enjoyment for yourself too, because we're supposed to be enjoying our lives, not just work, and focusing on and holding on to everything like the world's going to end next week or something. So, but this is basically the message of the Four of Pentacles. Just let up a little bit. And also, as far, again, along the lines of the law of attraction, when you hold on real tight to something, you block all your good from coming to you. So you don't want to do that. You want to be relaxed, have a sense of having faith in the universe, that the universe will continue to deliver to you. You'll continue to have your prosperity coming, that it's okay to relax and just know that you're on solid ground. You'll keep doing well going forward. Now, also on a more romantic side here, I feel like for some of you, this Four of Pentacles could be a person who's in your life in the month of June. And this might be another Capricorn or a Taurus, Virgo, or maybe somebody who's got a lot of that in their chart. Now, this person as an individual might tend to be overly cautious with money. They might, if you're married to this person already, this person might be kind of difficult to live with when it comes to money, because they want you and themselves to be on a very tight budget, and they might feel like if you go out and spend a little money on yourself or do something like that, that you're squandering money, and kind of be disapproving of you. If you're engaged to this person or serious with them, because this person is interested in having a solid family life, a home, continuing to do well in their job, and they will going forward. They'll be making money and saving money and having a solid foundation and the whole thing, and have a good home. But it could be very difficult living with somebody like this or married to someone like this, because they're going to be counting every penny. They're going to be penny pinching, and so and very disapproving if you buy something that they think was not necessary. I mean, it could be something minor. You might just pick up some whatever, little something that's not even a big deal, and they might act all disapproving of you about it. So if you're involved with this person romantically, or maybe even engaged, you might want to really consider what you're getting into here. If you're already married to this person, then you know already what I'm talking about. So, okay, next card we have is the King of Swords. The swords do represent the air signs of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this could be someone that's around you in the month of June of one of those signs, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart. This could be someone in the workplace. For some of you, it might be a manager or owner of a business where you work. And I mean, it would be someone who's got very good mental skills, but they could be very critical of other people. Not the ideal person to work for, because they're not real generous in their heart. They're more interested, this King of Swords is more interested in critiquing and criticizing, even if they're not saying it to your face, to watching and sizing up everything you do. And if you need a raise, if you want a raise or a promotion, oh my God, good luck with that. The person is just not generous. They're not, it's almost like somebody would have to jump through so many hoops for this person to approve of them enough to give them a raise or give them that promotion. It's like, I just feel like this person is, they're kind of stingy, and they're not happy inside, and kind of a good bit of ego going on with them. And so it's not someone who wants to necessarily do favors for any, make life any easier for anyone. It's almost like, I don't know, it just helps keep them with their ego and feeling above others if they're kind of keeping others down in a way. That's what I'm getting from this person. So again, this is a general reading. This person won't be around everybody, but I am getting workplace situations, business. This even could be someone, if you're applying for a car loan or a mortgage or something, or a banker, if you're applying for a loan at a bank. Oh my God. It might go through, but I mean, you really would have to have triple gold stars on you and your record and anything else they're looking at for them to finally give in and approve something. That's how this person is. If they have no choice, but it's just so obvious they don't have any choice but to approve something, they will. But if they can stop and hold something up for one little tiny reason, they will. So I hate to, this is, again, it's a general reading. Everybody's not going to have this person around them. And then also I feel like for somebody, this might be specific to one person or a few. I feel like this King of Swords isn't a man who's older than you. I feel like you're a female Capricorn. And I feel like this is somebody who's older than you, either in the workplace, maybe around your neighborhood. He might live around where you live, or, I mean, he could be, I don't know, the manager of a store you go to, or somebody, someplace like that. I feel like he watches you and he's kind of lustful towards you. That's what I feel like. Not that he would act on it, but I feel like you get a creepy feeling when you're around him. It's like, that you get this uncomfortable feeling. And I don't feel like you're even interacting with them any more than you absolutely have to. It's not like somebody who's on your radar, it's just they're watching you whenever you're around them. So it's kind of, not, and this person might even be married for that matter. Okay, next card we have is the Page of Swords. And again, swords having to do with the air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So this might refer to someone of one of those signs, or they might have a lot of that in their chart. This Page of Swords, this is somebody who might be around some of you in June that you really don't want to trust. This person can be petty and gossipy, very jealous of you. I feel like whoever this applies to, because this, like I said, some cards will resonate with some, other cards will resonate with others. Whoever this applies to, I feel like you're probably conscious of this person. It might be somebody in your workplace. This could be somebody in your relative, friendship, acquaintance circle even. Could be a neighbor, roommate for some of you. I feel like this person watches you a lot. They kind of observe you, but it's not in some admiring way. They're jealous of you. And deep down, this person's very insecure. They come across and try to present themselves like they really have it together, but they don't at all. They have a lot of big time insecurities, but they consciously, I feel like whoever's got this person around them, they do try to make themselves look good or dress up a little bit or fix themselves a little bit. They don't want to come across looking too unkept. I feel like they want to look like they have it together when they're around you, or others too, but especially if they're around you, because they want to feel superior to you. This person's jealous. They might very well gossip behind your back, so you don't want to tell them any kind of, because I feel like whoever has this person around them, of you Capricorns, you already are not feeling real drawn to this person. You see that something's kind of either catty or petty or, a little gossipy or something. You suspect something of this person anyway. You might have already heard them talking behind other people's back. You may have at some times been a little too open with this person yourself, is what I'm feeling like, because it's almost like you feel like maybe you've seen them talk behind people's backs or be kind of petty or something, but you don't think they're doing that with you. Like you feel like you're not worried about them doing that with you. That's what I'm feeling for somebody, but they do. They do. So you want to be careful not to give them too much information about yourself, because this person will take it and twist it in all directions and then go gossip about you and make it into something completely different. That's not nice, So, but just a very insecure person. They can't really, whoever has this person around them, it's not like they can do you any harm. But the less you have to do with them, the better, because there's nothing to be gained by associating with this person. I mean, if you got to deal with them at work, or maybe somebody around your family or acquaintances or something, fine. But don't let them draw you in and confide anything in them, because they're jealous of you. They don't want you to do well. They don't want you to be happy. They think you're already doing better than them somehow, and they don't like it. They're very jealous. Next card we have is the Knight of Swords. Got a lot of swords in here, huh? So, Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is talking about some kind of swift, maybe even chaotic change in June. What I would equate this to be is maybe if someone's been waiting for a new job, or to find out if you're getting a job that might transfer you to another city or across town or another state or whatever. You might find out just all of a sudden, when you don't even expect it, that you're getting that job, or you're getting that transfer, promotion, whatever it is, and all of a sudden they expect you just to be ready and get going as soon as possible. On the other hand, this could have to do with moving, just a physical move. If some of you have been looking for a place to move to, whether to rent or buy, and maybe you felt, I'm feeling for somebody, you may have felt like something kind of fell apart, like it wasn't going through for you. That could be a job or a relocation, and then all of a sudden it's come back to life. That's what I'm getting for somebody. That might be a few people. It's like something you kind of put aside thinking, oh, well, that's not going to happen. All of a sudden you're being informed completely unexpectedly that yes, it is going to happen. That's what I'm getting. That I feel like that's more than one person. That might be a few of you get some kind of news that just totally brings something back to life that you thought was over with. And all of a sudden you've got to move quickly. So and then also for some of you, this Knight of Swords could represent a romantic interest. This could be somebody who comes into your life that might be of one of those air signs, like an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart. This person could be around you more, getting acquainted, who might be interested in you in a romantic sense, or you interested in them. It almost feels like for someone, you're really going to hit it off with this person. Like you meet and your personalities just click, and you're having, it's almost like a pleasant surprise for both of you that you're both on the same page. So it's just some kind of a really good meeting for somebody. This might be a few people for romance purposes if this Knight of Swords as a person comes into your life in June. But that's a surprise. I'm getting that. It's kind of like this comes out of the blue. Like all of a sudden there's somebody you really hit it off with. You're both, I feel like you're both about in the same age bracket too. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a happy surprise that you meet someone that you hit it off with, like in a friendship manner, but I feel like it could turn into a nice romance. And for some of you, it might be just friends, and you've got a new friend that you really have a lot in common with, and just, I don't know, it's like you're on the same page. You're both thinking the same thoughts, or it's fun. It's nice. I'm getting that for those of you that this is a person coming into your life, either for a romance or friendship. And like I said, it's out of the blue almost. It's just unexpected, but it's a nice unexpected. The other one might be a stressful unexpected. That job comes through all of a sudden, or the transfer, or the place to live that you wanted, because all of a sudden you got to do things fast. But it's good change it can bring about regardless. Next card we have is a Page of Wands, and the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Page of Wands, the wands usually talk about areas regarding work, career, business, progress, movement. Page of Wands is talking about some kind of good news in these areas for some of you Capricorns. I got to get a sip of my water. Okay. So some of you Capricorns could be getting some good news regarding work, your career, maybe that promotion or a job you were applying for. This is not a bad combination to have the Knight of Swords and the Page of Wands, because that's what I was saying. For some of you, it might refer to a job or something else, some other money situation. Maybe a purchase of a home or moving to a place you wanted, that you had kind of thought, oh, maybe some time went by and you didn't hear a word, and you just thought, oh, that's over with. And this Page of Wands could be tying in with this card where you get that good news all of a sudden, that this opportunity is yours after all. It has come your way. Maybe there were some delays though. So, and we were talking about possible delays with that Wheel of Fortune earlier, that some of you maybe had thought things had gotten bogged down with you in your life and all. So the Page of Wands in general, though, this is good news for a number of you Capricorns. And for some of you, it could just be some nice news at your existing job. Not that you're going anywhere, but some good news from the higher ups, from the people where you work, about the confidence they have in you and in the work you're doing. And so maybe they're giving you a little something extra at work to recognize you in some way, whether it's money or a title, another promotion of some sort, or just something where they're showing their confidence they have in you. I'm getting that for some of you at work, in your career, in your job, some show of confidence that the people you work for, work with, that they have confidence in you, and they want to give you some kind of positive feedback, something. They want to give you something that's good. And so this is good news for some of you that way. And others just might be getting some other news about that transfer, promotion, whatever. Now, on the romantic side, the pages typically, as a person, these are young people, maybe in their 20s, maybe 30. So if you're in that age bracket of like 20s or 30, the Page of Wands, and this could be a male or female, this could represent someone new coming into your life in the month of June who's going to want to get better acquainted. Someone is going to be interested in you. They're going to see good traits in you. They're going to be attracted to you and want to get to know you better. And this person, I don't feel like they're going to be real pushy about it, because they realize that they don't, it's not someone you know well, so they're not going to be assuming that you're free or anything. They might even assume that you could be involved with somebody, or you might be too busy or not interested in getting to be friends with them. So I feel like they're going to approach, and confidently, but not in a pushy way at all, but very open and receptive towards you, and friendly and pleasant towards you. So they're going to give you every opportunity to open up to them. Because I'm feeling that those of you who have this person as a Page of Wands who's approaching you, and again, I'm guessing if you're in your 20s or 30ish, because the page is more on the young side, because I feel like they're approaching someone that's probably in their age bracket. I'm feeling you're being extra cautious, whoever this applies to, even closed. I feel like this Page of Wands could be a nice looking person. Now, again, this could be a male or a female. I feel like they're very nice looking and make a good impression. And you're not going to be feeling like you're as good looking a person as they are. That's what I'm feeling, whoever this applies to. But they don't see it that way. They're attracted to you. So don't be feeling self-conscious like this person wouldn't be interested in you, because this person is. That's what I'm getting here. Okay, next card we have is the Star. And this is another major arcana destiny card. And the Star is a really good omen to have in your reading also, because the Star is talking about healing. Whether you've had financial problems, whether you've had relationship issues, even health problems, the Star is going to shine its healing light onto your life by the end of June to help heal you and lead you in a better direction for a renewal, for a new way of life, a new way of being, to let go of the past, whatever circumstances, people, whatever have not served you well. The Star is ready to help heal your life. And so, lead you, whether it's leading you to success, financially, if you've had financial problems, or in your relationships, to help you to heal from relationship issues and hurtfulness in relationships, so you can have renewal and be refreshed and just have some really nice new beginnings. And I do feel, and even if you've had some aches and pains and whatever, that Star energy might even be helping you in that department as well. But I do feel for some of you, you are going to be in a relationship. You might be engaged, or you might be getting married in June. June's a popular month for people to get married, but you might be engaged. I just feel like you're going to be in love with somebody. Some of you are going to be in a really happy relationship in June and really enjoying your lives and just being so grateful and appreciative and enjoying what you have, your prosperity, enjoying your life. Whether it's your work, your personal life, your recreation, your home. I feel like some of you are going to be just in a really good place by the end of June. And some of you will be in a happy love relationship that's really going to be good for you, for your life. And then others of you that are not in this really good love relationship, I feel like you're just going to be enjoying your life and what you have and being prosperous and feeling prosperous with whatever you have. Even if you know you want to have a lot more, you're going to really be appreciating what you have. I feel like maybe you've made your home in such a way that you enjoy yourself when you're in your home, whatever little luxuries you've afforded yourself. your progress you're making in your career. You're just going to be, I just get this healing energy, and that starlight is shining upon you and your lives. So, and the more you feel grateful and appreciative, and the more you're enjoying the little things in your life, the more the universe will deliver more good quality things to your life also. So it's good. I get a lot of good energy with this star card towards the end of June. So that's very nice. And then the last card we have is the Queen of Wands. And again, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and the areas of work and career and making progress and forward movement. And so a number of you Capricorns are going to be in the position of the Queen of Wands by the end of June, where you're just in a take charge mode, because Capricorns are real hardworking people anyway. But you're going to be working, you're going to be feeling prosperous, but you're not going to be focusing so much on, I feel like you're just in a work mode. That's what I'm getting for a number of you Capricorns. By the end of June, you're going to be working and making progress, getting things done, and you might even get a little impatient with other people who are not keeping up and who are not doing their share. So you might, not that you're going to get too angry at them, but you might be looking at them with a little bit of disapproval. And if you're in the workplace and you're in some position of management or something, you could really be just kind of not hard or harsh, but a little bit in a no-nonsense mood, but still being pretty level and pretty well-adjusted about the whole thing, but feeling like you just get busy. Whatever work has to be done, you've been doing it, and so you're doing well for yourself. You've achieved a certain amount of success in your life, and you might be looking at other people around you in the workplace and being a little disapproving because you know they're not doing all they could be doing in their own job capacity. So you might be a little looking at certain people in the workplace if you're like in that position of management. And even if you're not in management, you might just be feeling that way because you're knowing you're working really hard and doing a thorough job. And yeah, you do well in your work, you make money. But just looking at other people that are around you that don't work so hard or take shortcuts, or you know, you might even think of them as lazy, some of them, that type of thing. And for some of you, you might even be experiencing this in your home environment. You might be working hard at your job, you go home and you do more work at home, and you might feel some of your family members or people in your home environment could be doing more to help out. So and then also for some of you Capricorns, this Queen of Wands could be a person who's in your life by the end of June. It might be someone like a manager or an owner of a business where you work. But, and this person is at the same time that they can get a little aggravated or be disapproving of people that they look at that seem to be kind of lazy and not doing their work. They can also reward you if they see you're working hard. This is not a stingy person. Like I was getting from that King of Swords, they don't want to be too nice, you know. This Queen of Wands, if they're in a position of benefiting someone, they will, if they think that person deserves it, whether it's in the workplace, they will give that promotion, they'll give that raise, they'll give that transfer, whatever it is, if they see that person coming through. And usually Capricorns are really hardworking people anyway. So, and the same thing, if this person is someone in your life that perhaps they're in a position, let's say you're applying for that car loan, that mortgage, a place to live, whatever. Again, this person is very fair-minded. They can even be generous if they see good in someone. They're not going to be trying to withhold anything. If they think it's things are balanced and they're the way they should be, this person definitely will go ahead and make that, you know, give that approval for whatever it is. So this person could really benefit you if this is someone in your life by the end of June. Okay, so this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. And now what I want to do is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. And if you have subscribed already, I thank you for your subscriptions. And be checking for your rising and moon signs as they're coming available also, because there might be things that apply to you that you resonate with in your rising or moon sign readings also. And feel free to leave your comments. I'll welcome your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what's your message for Capricorn for the month of June 2019? What's the message for Capricorn for June 2019? Okay, let's see. Give it one more shuffle, and then I'll fan them out. Okay, what's the message for Capricorn for June 2019? Let me fan these out. Okay, this is interesting. This says consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Well, okay, so that, you know, I'm getting the impression somebody's going to be watching this and say they're just going to totally identify with this card. Consult an expert. Oh, isn't this cute? Okay. The dolphin in the water talking to this person. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. Charming images. Okay, now I'm going to pick one from the Nature's Whispers deck by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. Okay, so what's the message for Capricorn for June 2019? Capricorn, what's the message for Capricorn for June 2019? Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn, June 2019? Okay, I'm going to give one more shuffle and then fan these out. What's the message for Capricorn? Okay, let me fan these out now. Okay, this one says, let love be your beacon. This is number 42, so I'll look it up in the booklet too. These have such charming images. I see some little bunnies there, some butterflies, all kind of little creatures. See, she's holding a little, pretty little lantern. Just so much beautiful detail. Every time I look at these, I can never get over the artwork, the detail, the creativity. Wow. I mean, I just feel like this person is so talented. Okay, so creative. Okay, let me look this one up in the booklet. That's number 42, we said. 42. Okay, wait a minute, wrong one. I went to page 42 instead of number 42 on the card. 42. Here it is. Let love be your beacon. Lead with love. When you enter into a new situation, see love paving the way. If it is a tense situation or a work environment, do a visualization exercise of filling the space with bright, beautiful love for everyone involved, including yourself. Acknowledge what is going on and be willing to change how you are approaching this. Communication will be harmonious and you will have greater prospect to create what you are looking for. Focus on the light within you. Imagine this light shining out of you. Your inner light will permit you to see the world with new eyes and learn new things every day of your life. That's really good advice. Hard to follow for some people if, well, I'm an Aries, so it might be hard for me to follow sometime. If it's when they're talking about a tense situation, some of us automatically are ready to, speak up for ourselves. But it's really good advice and a beautiful card too. Okay, and last but not least, I'll pick one card from the Archangel's Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. So Archangels, what is your message for Capricorn for June 2019? What's the message for Capricorn for June 2019? Capricorn. What's the message for Capricorn's June 2019? Okay. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle and fan these out. Okay, this one says Life Review. Archangel Jeremiah take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. This is really good advice here, because whenever something's out of balance, if one area is out of balance, it makes it harder for all areas of your life, to be really smooth. Life review, Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. I like that. Okay, so that's a good card to end on. Okay, Capricorn. Well, I hope you like your reading for June. Be sure and check on your rising and moon signs to see as they come available, see if anything's resonating with you in those. Feel free to leave your comments. If anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And be sure and subscribe so you'll be notified when I post new videos. Okay, have a wonderful month of June, and thank you for watching my video.